Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Belle speaking here, and welcome back to the final episode of Undusted Letters from the Past. Yes, this is the final episode. From the last episode, we've gotten through the angsty parts of her story, her teenager life. And now, I bet it will be about her adult life and what will happen to her mother. Also, we got to know that her father is dead. I don't think they've hinted about it anywhere in the story. But yeah, let's get on to it. Okay. Yeah, four more objects. Chapter 3, What She Dreamed of. Okay, so it's more about her mother now, like her mother's story. Where that dream now resides. Is that is that a trophy? I think it's a trophy, yeah. Because if I recall correctly, her mother loved to write. Right? Right? Okay, let's go. Only mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet mom herself after all this time. Did she not enter her room? Like throughout her teenager life? Probably not. Because, privacy. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow, it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. What do you mean by wouldn't be coming back? Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies. Trophies? What? Trophies that I had never seen before. I can't read, I swear to God. Okay, let's go. Some more time. Where did she get all of these from? Probably in her teenager years or, before she got married. I really don't know anything about mom. Honestly, I don't think, at least for me, I don't know anything a lot about my mom as well. Like, she never really talked about her, her past, what she did. All I know was that she graduated as from finance major or something like that. I don't know her that deep enough. That's so beautiful. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this for winning first place in a math competition. Cool, huh? Math competition? That seems like a writing trophy. Wow, does mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I bragged about it all the time. But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box. The box? Dora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Dad, don't change the subject. We need to know something about mom. A trophy I had never seen before. Writing competition. First place, Lily Mayer. It has the same symbol as the teacup. Maybe it's her, what's this called? A club, maybe? Or maybe a team. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition winner, youth short story competition excellence award. Damn! Novel contest first place, all for Lily Mayer. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream mom once had. She was talented enough to win all of these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? Maybe her parents were against it. Maybe well, not to discourage all of the aspiring writers out there. But maybe she knew that it wouldn't be enough to sustain her or maybe her family financially, or maybe something happened that made her go back against that idea of having writing as a career. But it's just my theories anyway. There's nothing wrong with writing. You can go pursue what you want. Pursue something that you have passion for. And why did she stop me from chasing my dreams so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. Hmm. Oh, Mom, we need to talk. Where are you now? Our last moment. Damn, what happened? What happened, Mom? Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school, as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I had thought. Yes, that's what I was implying earlier. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face, even after I had to change my phone number. I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. No, they didn't even get to talk to each other. What the? Holy crap. Anyway, this is sad. God damn it. No. Oh, Adora. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted. But I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. Oh, Adora. You had all the time in the world to call her. Human life is very short. We shouldn't take it for granted. Anyway, let's clean. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. Oh my god. They both didn't even say sorry to each other. I don't like that. A typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white film. It seems that mom typed her stories on it. I don't like the fact that her mom didn't even get to talk to her. I also don't like the fact that she didn't even get to talk to her mother. And now they can't have that. They can't have that because she's dead. Her mother is dead. Her mother has passed on. That is devastating. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. Exactly. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove mom wrong. But that door I shut so firmly never opened again. Then again, she didn't even expect her, to pass on. But then again, she also had a lot of time to reflect on her actions, maybe, and maybe. I mean, both of them, because both of them were wrong. Okay, they didn't even use the time to like reflect and maybe, hey, I want to talk to her. But yeah, that's so sad. I opened a small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that mom had written. The rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, Dear Miss Little Mayor. I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. Dear Miss Little Mayor, it's been some time since I last sent a letter to you. I recall in your previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I have read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Dang, certainly you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone would be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Louise. So she got rejected, and she didn't want her child to be in the same position as she's in right now. Or she was in, rather. I see. Because she knew how would that feel. No, but I see. Words left unsaid. Louise was the name of Mom's favorite writer. The writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it'd feel if someone I respected told me to give up. Right? That is horrible. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement. But the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. Damn. If a composer I admired had said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. There we go. Call recorded on February 19th. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me? Tidy up the house? Please. I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Oh my god. Adora, Adora must have felt guilty listening to this. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remember the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing, and Adora. Lily, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, would we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. A landline phone. By calling a specific date, you could hear recordings from that day. The call was between my mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting mom. All this time, I never once thought about how mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret that what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number. Chapter 4. Nevertheless. A letter from the past. As I looked at the old attic key that I found in mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, mom and auntie's conversation continued. I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, she was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes, full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. Holy cow, what? That's so sad. We only have like the brush, this toothbrush. Oh, it's a gold key. She just didn't want her daughter to be in the same pain that she had felt back then, being rejected, being judged by the whole world, for pursuing that career, I guess. Because let's be for real here. I have not not really friends, but I've seen some people talk about it online. Their parents not supporting them for what they want to pursue, like art. Saying that it's I'm quoting as useless, and I honestly don't know what goes on in their minds. But art is, like I said, art is what we live for, and honestly, having a child means supporting them for what they want, as long as it doesn't harm anyone or themselves, as long as they're happy. That's all there is to it. But I also do understand that some people think about money and how you would survive. So I'm like torn in between. But honestly, I think you can pursue what you want once you have like what's this called? A job that can support your tuition fees, maybe what you need for that course or that program. That's all I can think of. If you really want to pursue something that you have passion for. Okay. I think this is good. 99.35. Yes, I'm not muting myself because this is the last object that we have to clean. Oh shit. There's a lot here. I gotcha, I gotcha, I gotcha. I gotcha. Apparently I can't clean these objects without the hints. uh, oh god, it won't. Okay, there we go. One more. Here we go. Oh, there's more? Oh, here. There we go. The key. Nothing left undusted. The attic key that I found inside the typewriter. What will I find in the attic? I'm curious. Oh, an art. The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic with key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun, so I often wondered why Mom liked using it. Oh, there's a journal? As if to answer the question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. I had a feeling that this diary just had been waiting here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adora handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes, that innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I chose to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past, my younger self. who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I've wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you return one day so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Jesus Christ. A mother's love, everyone. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on the corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. The cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. I put the tape into the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song. I slowly recited Mom's lyrics. Oh my god, she could have been a composer? Adora could have been a composer, and her mom could have been the lyricist. Oh god. My novice melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes danced with the dawning sky, gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. I hate this. They didn't have a closure with one another. They did with this letter, but it would have been better if they were talking face to face. God, that's so sad. It's a bittersweet ending, yeah. Okay, that was a great game. I love the story. I really love the story. I also love the cleaning mechanics. I love it. Wait, this is this song?
Lost birds once again. What can I do to hear them sing? Would you walk through meadows wide, or search through lonely streams? If there's any chance to see them once again. Looking above, your eyes dance with a dawning sky, gleaming with hope. They were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Right in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars.
Okay, there it is. Undusted Letters of the Past. Kudos to the devs, to the writers, to everyone who created this game. I absolutely enjoyed this. Freaking made me cry at the end, bruh. I mean, if you can hear my voice quiver. But yeah, a very. Ah! No! Yeah, oh my god, bruh. God damn it. That was nice. So yeah, thank you everyone for accompanying me and for exploring this story. Oh my god, she's right there. The main menu screen has changed. I love that. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching and for accompanying me here and experiencing this story with me. Maybe you guys cried, maybe not, but I hope you love this journey as much as I do as well. So that's all for this video, and yeah, we'll be meeting each other again maybe in another series or episode. Bye bye. Bell out. Bye.